Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell.
Kid.
And I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12.
Kid.
Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
Thanks, but I don't need any help.
Ow!
Proceed.
Good afternoon. My name is
But skip to the end.
See these? These are my Wilderness Explorer badges. You may notice one is missing. It is my Assistance to the Elderly badge. If I get it, I will become a Senior Wilderness Explorer. Wilderness. Caw-caw! Rawr!
Well, I do need to get rid of that snipe. Bird, beady eyes. Every night it sneaks into my yard and gobbles my poor azaleas. It's awfully crafty. You'd have to clap your hands 3 times to lure it in. I think its bar is 2 blocks down.
I'm on it!
If you go past...
Two major components contributed to his call to action. Just as the two were about to embark on their dream journey, Carl's wife Ellie is struck by illness. After Ellie's death, Carl is pressured to sell his house. His small home is soon surrounded by the new industrialized world of development. Although he adamantly refuses to sell his home, the offers and threats become increasingly excessive. When a construction worker breaks the mailbox that he had painted with Ellie, another worker attempts to fix it. He quickly becomes protective and hits the worker on the head with his cane. This incident leads to a court summons, eviction from his home, and eventual relocation to Shady Oaks retirement home, forcing him to at last stand up for himself in his house.
What? Hey! Hey you! What do you think you're doing? Don't touch that! Get away from it!
The threshold comes when workers from Shady Oaks came to pick up Carl from his home. They offer him an alternative in that he can choose to go to Shady Oaks. If so, his goal of moving his home to Paradise Falls would remain unrealized and he would stay in his known world. Carl crosses the threshold and decides to leave the known world by transforming his house into a colossal balloon airship and beginning to fly his house to Paradise Falls. The Threshold Guardians were the workers from Shady Oaks who came to pick him up. They made certain that he was ready to go on his adventure by giving him one last chance at a life in the known world and sufficiently justify his decision to leave.
Oh.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Mr. Fredrickson. You ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be. Would you do me a favor and take this? I'll meet you in just a minute. I want to say one last goodbye to this old place.
Sure. Take all the time you need, sir.
Typical. He's probably going to the bathroom for the 80th time.
Haha, so long, boys. We're on our way, Ellie.
Carl encounters his first challenge when he finds that Russell has become a stowaway on what is meant to be a relaxing, worry-free journey. Despite his initial irritation, Carl soon recognizes that Russell has much to teach him about love, compassion, and even adventure itself.
Russell, what are you doing here, kid?
Hi, Mr. Fredrickson. Please let me in.
No. Oh, all right.
Yay!
The second challenge appears after Carl has been marooned on the wrong side of Paradise Falls. Russell adopts Kevin and begs Carl to let him keep the bird, but Carl refuses to yield as Kevin would only slow the trek down. However, Kevin's unwavering devotion wins him over, and Carl grudgingly allows Kevin to join them. By overcoming this challenge, Carl manages to open his heart a little more. Join us next time on
Mr. Fredrickson, I found the snipe. Can we keep him?
Squawk!
No.
Follow me, Kevin.
Squawk!
Carl finds his third challenge in an unlikely place. To his dismay, when he meets Muntz, his childhood model, Muntz is nothing but a bitter and spiteful old man. Muntz has allowed his bitterness to cultivate into an insane obsession with capturing Kevin. This serves as a wake-up call as it dawns upon Carl that he may be on the way to becoming exactly like Muntz.
I've been looking for the bird to clear my name.
Isn't the bird Kevin?
Thanks for the dinner, but we really should be going now.
The biggest challenge for Carl in this journey was ultimately letting go of his house, which is essentially the manifestation of his deceased wife, Ellie. His abyss occurs when Muntz sets his house on fire to put an end to Carl's rescue of Kevin. By rushing to the house's aid rather than Kevin's, Carl completely loses Russell's trust and enters his abyss. He is forced to face the realization that, although he traveled to Paradise Falls and fulfilled his promise to Ellie, he has still not come to peace with her death. He must do so in order to continue making positive choices and live a wholesome life. This was his lowest point because, unwilling to let Ellie go, he loses sight of what is truly important in life. In Carl's abyss, Russell leaves to rescue Kevin from Muntz, and Carl sends Doug away, calling him a bad dog. Carl loses everything he cares about simply because he cannot move on. Yes?
Oh no! My house is on fire!
I'm gonna rescue Kevin myself.
While in his abyss, Carl went through Ellie's old adventure book, reliving their childhood together. He then continues to flip pages into a section he had not seen before labeled Stuff I'm Going to Do, which consists of pictures of them at every stage of their life together. He then notices a note telling him to continue on his adventure without her, as she had experienced all the adventures she needed in their life together. This note provides his inspiration to continue on his journey with a new attitude, thus experiencing his revelation.
What's going on? Oh, this stuff is really sad.
Soon after reaching his revelation, Carl realizes that he needs to set out to save Russell, who had gone to rescue Kevin. Due to the fact that his house weighs too much for the remaining balloons to lift, he empties all of the furniture, items, and pictures from his house. This symbolizes his transformation because it literally showed him leaving behind all of his past and looking instead to the future. This shows his change in character initiated by the revelation because he finally helps someone other than himself. Undoubtedly, Ellie is still in his heart, but he has come to terms with her death and is now more open and caring towards others.
Let's get you out of here, and I'll save Kevin.
Kevin!
Kevin, you're free. Come on.
The atonement occurs when Carl defeats Muntz, rescues Russell and Kevin, and accepts Doug into his heart. Here, Carl is at one with himself and accepts his own wrongdoings of allowing Kevin to be captured, allowing Russell to leave, and rejecting Doug. By saving the day, Carl shows that he had changed in character and had atoned for his mistakes, leaving him at peace with his new personality. Here, he also regains Russell's trust and Doug's love, two of the things that he had originally sacrificed for his house.
He's a droid.
I love you, Doug.
Oh, Kevin's babies.
Quack! In the return, Carl comes home. There he attends Russell's senior wilderness explorer ceremony and bestows the Ellie badge upon him, thus becoming the father figure in Russell's life. Later, the two of them sit on the street corner with Doug, sharing ice cream cones and watching the cars pass by.
Mr. Fredrickson!
Russell, for assisting the elderly in performing above and beyond the call of duty, I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow, the Ellie badge.
Doug helps Carl to defeat Muntz and his pack of dogs led by Alpha, and Kevin gives an unselfish purpose to Carl's adventure at Paradise Falls. Kevin and Doug also help Carl by loving him unconditionally and proving that, although Allie was dead, he was still capable of love and compassion. Russell is Carl's mentor in that he teaches Carl that it is possible to overcome life's challenges. If not for Russell, Carl would have never let go of Allie's death.
Keep it away. They got shot first down. Let's go, Patriots.
Okay.
All day. Oh, so long, boys. What are you doing that?
We should capture one. We should capture.
What should we capture?
We should eat a turkey.
To start in 2 Mississippis.
Wait, what am I supposed to say? Mr. Frederick.
Dude, come on, let's take this seriously.